Can I ask you a question? When was the last time that you actually enjoyed making a piece of content? Because I speak to a lot of coaches and creators that are feeling quite exhausted with content creation at the moment, and I do think a large chunk of that exhaustion comes from, and I'm purposely not using the word burnout because I think that's a completely different thing. I think a lot of that exhaustion comes from consuming too much and not creating as much as you should. But I've kind of made a video on that, discussing that more in detail. So I'm not going to talk about that in today's video. But I do think there is a lack of play, and I do think there is a lack of having fun with your content creation is the real reason why so many coaches and creators are facing this feeling of exhaustion in the modern world, because there has never been an easier time to create content. We've never had so many tools to create content. We've never had so much frictionlessness. That's definitely not a word. It's never been easier to pull out your phone, record a video, and make something cool with it. And yet, there is still this overarching, this overwhelming feeling of, oh, I've got to make content today. Oh, you know, struggling to post daily, whatever it is for you that kind of trips you up. And I do think that a lot of it stems from a lack of play, and a lot of it comes from this kind of over optimization. We're seeing a lot of pushback now with the kind of over optimization of life, where people are getting too obsessive with their sleep scores, and they're getting too obsessive with their whoops and their Garmin's or their times and all these kind of things. And there is a bit of a pushback on actually, maybe if you didn't track your sleep, you would probably sleep better because you wouldn't be so stressed about it. Or maybe if you didn't wear your Whoop for a few days, your life wouldn't end. You'd still be able to survive. And I think I'm hoping there will be a pushback a little bit on this kind of over optimization with content as well, because I think it is the reason that's causing a lot of coaches to kind of, and creators to feel a lot of this exhaustion with content, because everything now is around what's the least amount of effort I can put in to get the maximal output, and everything's optimized to get more reach and get more likes and get more inquiries and get more saves and get more shares. And relax, you know it's totally okay if you plan to be in this content creation game for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, which I'm hoping a lot of you will be, because unfortunately, if you have an online business, or even if you have an in-person business, your presence on social media is a massive part of it. Should be a massive part of your business strategy. So do you really think that you're going to be able to wake up every single day, hate the content that you make, and continue to do it on a consistent basis? Granted, it's part of a job. I'm currently recording 30 videos in 30 days here on YouTube. There's been a few days where I couldn't really be bothered to turn on the camera, but I still did because it's a challenge I set myself. It's part of my job. For those who don't know, I am a video editor and content strategist for online fitness coaches, helping them make better content so they actually get more clients from said content. And a lot of the clients that I work with, I'm encouraging them to have a bit more play within their content, especially during the summertime, where although we're coming to the end of the summer now, and maybe moving slowly into kind of territory. Autumn territory. That made it sound way more track than it needed to be. But I'm encouraging a lot more playing content. I did a video on Friday, it was a few days ago, where it was just kind of like a vlog. And I haven't done a vlog for a while, especially on the short form side of things, where, I've got a new camera that I'm filming on now, and I tried to, hook it up to like a bike that I hired and was riding, and it didn't really work. The camera kept kind of tipping over, and I was obviously, after just purchasing a new camera, I was scared it was going to fall off and break it, which wouldn't be ideal. And I had a lot of fun making it. It didn't do great. I think it got about 900 views on my Instagram and maybe 40 likes. So again, it's not going to be one that's going to go viral. It's not going to be one that's going to bring in a load of clients, but I had fun making it. And then again, I have posts around that are a little bit more strategic, that are a little bit more business orientated, that they are a little bit more with strategy in mind, and thinking about sharing social proof or sharing my expertise, whatever it is for me. But what I've come to realize is that if you want to be in this game for the long term, you've got to learn how to have fun with your content creation. Of course, our businesses and potentially our livelihoods can also depend on the quality of our content. I get that there's a pressure to try and get the most out of your content creation. I'm not saying just create rubbish and kind of expect the maximum back from it, and you shouldn't care, because you should. But I do think that a lot of creators would benefit from just having a bit more fun with their creation, and I think it would give them a kind of new lease of life with their content, and mean that they can show up as consistently as they know they should, and they will start to have fun again. Because as I've said a few times, if you want to be in this game for the long term, which I hope that you would be, you've got to learn how to have fun with your content creation, man. You've got to do it. It's so, so important. Again, not every single post. There will be days where you have to show up when you don't feel like it. It's like anything else in life. But yeah, you can't be waking up every single day and hating the content you create, because it will soon catch up with you, and it will soon bite you in the ass. So start to try new ideas. That idea that's sitting in your notes for the past 2 weeks, go out and film it, see what happens. Maybe it doesn't even see the light of day, maybe it doesn't even make it, and you don't publish it, but you learn a lot from actually going out and filming it and going, hang on, that was a stupid idea, or actually next time, I could use that shot that I tried but in a different context, because now I know what can go wrong with that shot. Or even when I was filming with this camera, I tried to film when it was about 33 degrees outside with no ND filters in log format, which I'll save you the details. But for anyone who does understand, kind of color grading and shooting in log is an absolute logistical nightmare. But again, I kind of knew that beforehand, but I still wanted to just F around and find out. So that's what I did. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making it. As I said, it didn't go viral. These past 15 days that I've been posting daily here on YouTube, none of them have got past 50 views, I don't think, at the point of recording this. But I've had a lot of fun. And that fun is allowing me to show up as consistently as I know I should. And I think we all know deep down, we can talk a good game, and I'm the biggest victim and culprit of this. But we know when we're showing up as we know we should, and I know certainly I haven't been in the past. So yeah, I've started to introduce a lot more fun into my content creation, and it's done me a world of good. So I definitely think you should do the same.